tribute. We're going to start the screening with a talk show format featuring the illustrious legend, Ms. Alexis Del Lago.
Hello, darling.
So, Alexis, tell me, I want to know more about your history and where you started. When did you arrive in New York City, and what did it look like to you at the time?
Well, I arrived in New York. I was very young. It was 1956. Do you imagine? I went to Parsons School of Fashion Design because I wanted to be a designer. And that's when I arrived in New York.
And where were you coming from?
Now?
No, when you got to New York.
Oh, well, I left Puerto Rico, where I was born, in the West Indies. Beautiful island, with a lot of beautiful people and beautiful buildings. I love the island, but I can't live there because the sun is too strong for my skin. Yeah, this is the truth.
What was it like to be a queen in New York in 1956?
Well, if you were square, you were shy, you were not ready to show up, you were an imbecile.
And what happened while you were at Parsons? What was the environment like?
Something happened to me in the school. Halloween arrived in the calendar. And I said to my roommate, Albert Miller, we shared an apartment. We were going to Parsons. And I said, I'm going to go as Mata Hari. And I said, you will dare. Oh, yes, I will. So the night of the party, I arrived, and the teacher said, who's that tall girl over there? I said, that's not a girl, that's Alexis. He said, Alexis, tell him to come over here. And you know that they didn't like that I expressed myself like that. And I was told that I couldn't continue in the school. That was 1956, and I was very upset. But my mother was wonderful, and she found another school as good, called Trapegan, on 54th Street. You know about it?
Yeah.
Yes, Mrs. Trapegan was a Shakespearean-looking lady. And she said to me, you could be the greatest designer, but you have to put the nose in the grindstone. And I wasn't right, you know, it was too many parties, too many guys, too many gowns, too many... So I went another direction.
There was two legends in New York at the time, Hollywood Lawn and Mario Montez.
Oh, Mario Montez.
Both of whom were also from Puerto Rico. You all shared that.
Mario was a sweet person. Mario was an incredible artist. You meet him, and he had dark skin, medium dark skin. His face wasn't helping him a lot. But when Mario put on the makeup and put on the dress, he became Marilyn Monroe. It was fantastic. I never saw anything like it. I said, Mario, you look like Marilyn, and you're so, you know, it's like another person. And they were all like him a lot, and they made, and Charles London, and Mario was in the shows, and I was asked to be in the show one night. I arrived all dressed up, and I had a great time with them. Those were wonderful days.
And Mario Montez, just for anybody who was here on Friday night and watched The Queen, And Mario Montez has this incredible cameo as Marilyn Monroe singing Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
You see? Yeah, I saw him in person. I was Sabina, Queen of Mars, and Mario was another queen from another planet.
And here we are in 2016 in the silent film theater surrounded by all of your icons and all of the screens, sirens that you kind of based your image after. Tell me about when you met Holly Woodlawn and where you met her and what that was like.
I met Holly, I call him Holly Lola. Well, Holly was very sweet and very difficult.
True.
She would not make friends with you until she was sure about you.
And do you remember what year it was?
1969. Jackie Curtis invited me to a party at the factory. And the factory was in Italian town, in a horrible neighborhood, horrible building. Oh, everything was tacky. and there was a party there, and they were doing drugs. And Andy Warhol was very strange. Everybody was going crazy and exposing themselves in the mind and the body. And Andy Warhol was like this. Andy, aren't you having a good time? It was incredible. Edith Sitwell was the only one that was talkative. And she stole the show, and Victor Hugo was there. But Andy was like all dressed in black, turtleneck, very skinny. I think there is a movie or a show, if you look at it in the internet, you'll find it. And he's like... He didn't say a word. Oh.
And you were telling me the other night that your friendship with Jackie Curtis, she was making theatrical productions at the time at La Mama, and you saw her and Candy in Glamour, Glory, and Gold, one of Jackie Curtis's most famous pieces. What was that like stepping into that scene? That would have been 1969.
For all of us, heaven. Everybody was in drag. They were everybody had pieces of dresses because they didn't fit really well. So they make skirts out of blouses and blouses out of skirts. And everybody they had a script, but they say what they want and please. It was fabulous. It was the theater of the ridiculous. It was fantastic, and when I saw that, I said, oh, I want to be in there. And Jackie said, okay, so he gave me the part of Charming. My name was Charming Gale, and I was the handmaiden to Cleopatra. He was Cleopatra. And I made Jackie a beautiful dress in velvet and gold braids, like Cleopatra. And we were on the stage, and I gave it to him as a present. So he said, put it over there, I'll wear it tonight. And I am doing my scene, and suddenly I see this other queen. Her name was Georgia, or they're making a tribute about her, lately. Anyway, I said to her, what are you doing? That's my dress. I made that for Jackie. She said, she didn't want to wear it. And that's the kind of friendship we had with everybody. Like lawyers or people in the White House. I knock your face and then, oh, I kiss it too.
So the famous trio of Candy Darling, Jackie Curtis, and Holly Woodlawn they were your best friends, right? What role did they play in your life? And what was, how were they each different? What did your eyebrows look like?